Chapter 95. Descending from the Mountain. Says Jara, who had covered her face with a cloth during Satan's visible presence, "Lord, now I am happy to go back to town, because the presence of that one has spoilt this height for me for good, notwithstanding that it shall remain indescribably memorable to me. My feet shall never tread it again." Say I, Now, same has now been driven out from here, and your Raphael has at once cleaned up the place. It shall, by the way, be of no consequence whether you ever scale this height again or not. But the best height to scale is one's own heart. He who has penetrated its innermost has attained to the highest life sights. But let us depart now, for the third hour of today's Sabbath has passed already. Let you all follow me, and we shall hit upon the most direct and best route to Gennesaret. Said the centurion, "Lord, if I remember correctly, wasn't there some talk earlier about wanting to still spend the entire day up here?" Say I, "You misunderstood me somewhat this time. Only the height of honouring the Sabbath in the heart was to be understood thereby. But this does not matter now, because several suffering ones are awaiting us below. These have to be helped, so that after my departure from this region, no further sick should be found." At these my words everyone got under way, and I and little Jara and Raphael made up the guides, as it were, and the descent from the mountain to the valley at Nazareth was quick and easy. After about 2.5 hours, we already found ourselves in the vicinity of the small town of Gennesaret. Here I called all the Alpine guests together, saying, "All of you, listen to me. As I already have indicated to you on the top, I say it to you all once more. Everything experienced and seen on the mountain, keep to yourself for the time being. However, when noticing by a major sign from heaven in your heart, then preach such from the roofs to the people who are of good will. But for the evil world, such should be kept concealed for good, just like the centre of the earth is concealed. Because such the outer world's sense will never comprehend, and would condemn you as crazy people. But this would then be everlasting death of their souls. In general, remember this. My words and teachings are more delightful than the unequalled large pearls of Jara, and such pearls should not be thrown to the pigs. Therefore be always on guard, since everything coming from above is only for those who also are from above. To dogs and pigs belong only the feculence of the world. Since a dog returns to what it has vomited, and a pig wallows in the same puddle where it a few moments earlier has wallowed and has dirtied itself entirely. Take therefore my advice fully to heart." Says the captain, "Lord, if we however ask by the curious what has taken place on the mountain, what answer should we give to such interrogators?" Say I, "Speak the truth, and say that I have prohibited you to make it known to the world. And the questioners will not bother you any more, and be content with it." With this advice, our chief was happy, and we moved into town and Ebal's house.